is everyone doing today? Good morning, good morning. Have you ever had one of those weekends where like, or even not even a weekend, you know when you have one of those vacations and you've had such a long vacation and then it's like the day before working again and you wonder if you can even do your work because you've forgotten how to do it. Or you feel like you've forgotten how to do work. It's only been the weekend, right? It's not even been a vacation. It's only been the weekend and I found myself laying in bed wondering, do I remember? Do I remember how to run my cafe? Do I remember how to open up shop? It's only been the weekend. What happened? Have you guys ever had just weekends where it's like that? That's you every day. Every day you lie in bed and you just think to yourself, what did I do? Do I remember how to work tomorrow? Do I know? You every stream you just forget. And it's just like, what happened? It's only been a couple of days, right? But then you start worrying like, do I remember all of the steps? All of the things that I need to have open? I did that last night. How are you all? I hope everyone had a good weekend. Every time I wake up and have to work, you start thinking, what did I even do yesterday? What do I need to do? That's true. That's true. That's so true. With that, things, the time is relative. You lose track of time. Very true. Sometimes you don't stop working. And then it's just like, what else do I do? Wait. Like, you're always working. And then you find other things to work on, and then you're just like, well, this thing has to get done eventually, right? And then so you start doing that, and then it's just like, but wait, when was the last time you did something else? Checklist time? Oh, I have something later that I'll post. I don't like bothering the burb, but let me see. Where am I? Yeah. I'll have something later. Or should I set that up now? Actually, let me see if I can set that up now. How is everyone? Yeah, how is everyone doing? Today is your birthday? Happy birthday then! Happy birthday! Oh my goodness. Schedule the thing all fresh in mind. Happy birthday? Bird? Happy birthday. Happy day of your birth. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You feel old now? No, don't feel old. Why? Why would you feel like that? Why? All that matters is if you feel young at heart, right? Then you're however old your heart is. You don't remember your face without a beard anymore? Well, I guess it's time to trim. I guess it's time to remind yourself. And then you could just regrow the beard. It's good to change things up every so often, right? just kind of like, huh, how did this look again? You got work today, so you're gonna head out? You just came in to say hi? Hello, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Have a good stream. You'll watch the VOD when you get straight home. No problem. We're just gonna be doing some cleaning today. Multitasking, working, and chatting here. Ayo. Ayo. The kids tell you, sir? You can cosplay. You shall not pass. Have you seen the new show on... Is it Amazon? Is it any good? Do you know if it's any good? I keep seeing commercials for it, but I don't know if I should commit time to actually watching it. I haven't even seen The Hobbit either. Should I watch The Hobbit? But should we also all sing to Ven? Should we all sing? Sorry. The morning voice makes it hard. Don't make me sing. Watch it with ultra nerdy friends who will tell you trivia. Oh, all about the book? You have a friend who's super into LOTR, so if you watch it with him, you'll be bombarded with facts and trivia, but that's kind of cool though. I know someone that was like that, and they would always tell me a bunch of trivia. You know, some people that come into the cafe, and they're just like, did you know? Right? Did you know? Over and over. I think I like that. It's like having your daily encyclopedia. Daily doses of encyclopedia. With Star Wars? You're like that with Star Wars? Give me a fact about Star Wars. The Hobbit is quite an interesting story. In fact, it is more of an adventure than the Lord of the... Really? If you're interested in seeing 9 trunks and 1 wizard going on adventures is your favorite. Yeah, I guess that is medieval. 5 drunks and 1 wizard. 1 chaperone, please. Please make him very gray and old. Did you have any special plans today, Ven? For your birthday? You did really like the old animated version? Oh, really? The old animated one. I forgot that even existed. Meme potential. It makes me think of, I haven't seen it either, the old animation, but the art style and the animation that I've seen, the clips, Kind of reminds me of The Last Unicorn. Do you guys know that? Do you know The Last Unicorn? Kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, that existed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Every time I talk about different memories that I have of The Last Unicorn, everyone's just like, nuh-uh, what? That existed? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Do you remember about the tree? The huggable tree? Oh yeah, the huggable tree. I'm not going to explain the tree. Just know that there's a scene that you can look up. The huggable tree. That is worth looking at. This very huggable tree. The Last Unicorn, that was definitely not a kid's movie. Was it really? Was it? I feel like I watched it recently. There wasn't anything too bad, I don't think. You never heard of it before? It was like one of those really old animations. Yeah, but then I get really confused and I actually don't remember how it ended. I don't remember the ending to The Last Unicorn. Like every in the 70s and 80s. Not as bad as The Brave Little Toaster or Dumbo. What was wrong with Dumbo or The Brave Little Toaster? The Brave Little Toaster. That's just the toaster going on a journey to go home, right? There's a lot of movies that are like that. Pet animal goes home. Otis, what is it? Otis and Milo? What is the one where it's like 2 dogs and a cat journey across America to go home? So many going home movies. And then they decided, you know what? We need that same exact premise with a toaster. With a toaster. There's a lot of what? Dismemberment and cruelty in the toaster? In the little toaster? What? Of appliances, right? Of these appliances? They're just appliances. I'm trying to remember, but now I don't remember. The only thing I remember about the toaster is the toaster, the vacuum, the light, and the blankie. Didn't the microwave or oven get executed in that movie? You have to go celebrate your birthday with your family. Take care. Alrighty. Happy birthday again, Ven. Thank you so much for stopping by. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have a good one. Have lots of cake. And pictures. Pictures. Take pictures of your cake. Or your celebratory food. Feast very well today. I grew up on old Soviet movies and cartoons, and some of the cartoons were very weird too. Barely remember anything. They feel like a fever dream. I think that's what, what's that called? Is it, what's the one about the rabbits? I think it was called, I'm gonna get it wrong. It was like yeah. Watership Down. I only saw, did you know they made a new 3D? A 3D animation for Watership Down? I only watched that one. And that one is actually kind of, pretty epic looking. That is a rough movie to watch even now. I have not seen the animation. I have not. But I've seen a clip. I watched some clips of it, and it does look like a very heavy trip. It looks like a very, very heavy trip to experience. But the 3D is actually pretty good. and pretty epic. And it's so tense for rabbits. Like it's just about rabbits and it's just like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Please no. Ah. And then the fight scenes. And then the drama with bunnies. Set up a movie projector in the cafe someday? Maybe. Though I'm actually curious, I do want to know, are there any movies specific? Oh, never mind. I was about to ask the question, and then I remembered that there is an answer. I was gonna ask, what movies are specific to like tabletop games? I know there's the new series, Netflix series, the Queen's Gambit. I know there's that for chess. And then as soon as I was about to ask the question, I was just like, Jumanji. Is it a bit too loud? Okay. Is that better or is that too much? There's a D&D movie? Really? A D&D movie coming out soon? That's interesting. What is it called? D&D movie. Oh, just straight up Dungeons and Dragons. Honor Among Thieves. And wait. So then what am I looking at? Oh, Honor Among Thieves. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. So this one, it's not a fantasy. Wait. Is it takes place in a fantasy world? Or is it these group of people are experiencing or playing this? If you're feeling fancy, there is a chess, the music. Wait, how do you make a musical about chess? I'm like, there is a chess musical? Oh, wait, can I? Oh. Queen's Gambit is very good, although most of the spoken Russian in it is really? I wouldn't know. You cringe every time a non-Russian speaking person is hired to speak Russian frequently? Oh. I guess I couldn't tell. But then again, I don't know. Old musical? Has one of your favorite songs, One Night in Bangkok. That sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar, but I'll have to have a listen. The show is really good. You don't care much for chess. You were super into it. They didn't do a lot about... I mean, they did. They talked a lot about chess, but also there was a lot of more intercharacter like relations. It was so much less about chess and more so about the character development. And so I like the ending. I really do. And they had a lot of tense scenes. They made chess into like an action sort of like tense moment, because it's like how can you capture the intensity of chess and get close up on the face? Capture every moment of demise, every brow furrowing, Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Though it would have been interesting to explain more moves. Well, they did. They talked a lot about moves and books, and then I would feel lost. It is very well done. But your friend who's in chess said that it was a bit too over the top. Nobody gets that heated about chess. After watching that, I looked up local chess tournaments. Is it still to that level of hype? Do you think? I don't feel like, because she earned her living through chess, but back then things were a lot cheaper, right? Inflation was different. But now, is it possible to still live off of just doing chess? Can you still live off of doing chess? So he complains that the chess part wasn't too detailed, yeah. He complained that the spoken Russian sucks. You each have your own complaints. Not enough chess. Not enough authentic Russian. Was it everyone that was in the show? What about the scenes where it had a bunch of, like, when everyone was outside? The very last match. Oh, was it the very last? What about that one? When everyone's outside? Like everyone else. What about the last scene? What about the last scene when she's playing chess with everyone at the park? Or was that not authentic? Was it everyone? Or was it just the main characters that spoke it? The chess world is pretty cutthroat. So you can still make a living off of it? Like there's still that much hype for it? Especially when it comes to developing a new chess playing computer? Or if you're in places like Dubai. Ah. If you're gonna have Russians as main villains and you can't get it right. Oh, I'm sorry. That last scene was fine because it was actually just random Russian. Oh, okay. So that one you can tell. You could tell it was just random extras they got. Oh. I saw that scene. I was like, guys, she just beat everybody. She beat the top player and now you want to play chess against her? You guys like punishment. Her play style, right? They talked about it a lot. She was a very aggressive player and she liked destroying them. Like really, really destroying them, taking them apart and just destroying them. And then you just have this elderly man in the park. Yes, play around with me. Be like, oh no, don't hit. You'll never be the same again. But I like that. I like that. I want her to stay and just play for fun. You'd love an opportunity like that? Interesting. You can tell his grandkids that he played against the top chess player from USA, which would be unheard of. Oh. Ah, I see, I guess. That's true. That's true. It's interesting about chess though. They made it seem less about strategy and more about memorizing playsets and moves. It's basically like a numbers and combination game, is the way it felt like it was portrayed, where it was kind of like everything is dictated by like the first couple of moves, and every move has a play set, once you get locked into this thing, you're doing this move set. And it's as if it's like you can only do that move set, only that, like as if they get locked in. which does make sense, right? There's only so many moves and stuff that you can do with different pieces available, but it felt like more of a numbers and how do you say, not necessarily scripted, but like once you have certain pieces or certain moves, that's it. The fact that there was a name for almost every moveset. Yeah, you don't know how accurate that is? Gotta ask your chess friend to verify that. If you ever got 2 hours to burn, the Deep Blue Chess documentary. Oh. Deep Blue Chess. Maybe. I might give that a watch. I don't know too much about chess. I mean, I do. But then I stopped playing chess a long time ago. I still play it, but I get too hyper focused. Same thing, same play style as my Tanto Kore play, where I have different objectives that hinder my ability to win. For me in chess, it's I wanted to. For me, I could care less about that game. For me, it's all about the horses. It's all about the horsies. For me, when I play, I'm just like, I want to get some sick moves with the horses. I want to get some sick takes. I want to surprise them with the horses, but then when the horses get taken, then I get real sad. I get real sad. Yeah, for me, it's all about the horses. I like playing, well, because when I was younger, right? A lot of the people that I would play against, they hated the horses because it was too complicated for them. They were like, so they would forget about their horses and underutilize them. So I attached myself to the horses. I was just like, I like this. I will use you. Nobody likes you, I will use you. And so they would always forget, because since they didn't like the horses, they would forget the existence of my horses as well. And then I would take their pieces with the horses, and they'd be like, oh my god, they would be like so shocked. They'd be like, oh my god, I forgot about the horses. I'm like, I'd be so proud of my horses. And then when they would get taken, I would be so sad. This is cute. You're now my new friend. You're now my new friend, Mr. Horse. Yeah. But then every time, so like I would always try to figure out different takes or moves with the horses. But then the moment my horses would be taken, I would stop caring about the game. I'll stop caring about the game, and that's like the quickest way to beat me, was to just take my horses. I lose all motivation. I'm like, no, not my horses. You're my friend now. Having soft tacos later? Oh my goodness. Oh, upset. Thank you so much. Thank you. Make sure you get a prescription for that. We're just talking about chess. Mm. Well, also, actually, thank you so much. It's like you, if you play a strategy game or hero collector and find a character you really like, and then when someone shuts it down or something, you just go, well, there goes. Yeah. Pretty much. It's like, no, you gotta still play to win. No! You took my guy. You took my guy. And instead of cleaning, go out to dinner. Maybe. Where are we going? Where are we going? What kind of fine dining do I look forward to? What can I look forward to? Hey, what's the most expensive thing I can think of? I'm joking. Let's go get a cardboard box, craft some makeshift vehicle out of it, and go through a drive-through. You can do that, right? What constitutes as a vehicle? What is the lowest form of vehicle that we can construct to be able to go through a drive-through? Didn't think this through, yeah. You cook a meal? Are you a good cook? Wendy's? We go into Wendy's? You don't think many things through? That's how every game should be played. And then just immediate regret. I do like to eat. I do. I am a big foodie. I like eating a lot of different things. I like trying to explore. Oh my goodness, if you take me out to ramen, yeah. I would say I'll bring my own bowl, but it's all about trying different things, right? I should be trying all others. I really want to try as much variety of ramen as possible. So, if you can take me to different ramens, or if you can cook me an interesting ramen bowl, I'm all for it. Your friend once took your scooters, the ones without scooter. Oh, okay, the push pedal scooters. You went to a McDonald's. Did they allow you? We got told the bugger. Oh no. Yeah. I've tried walking up to a drive-through. I've tried. I think it has to have an engine. And don't get me wrong. They have valid reasons for it. It's for safety purposes, okay? A tiny person versus a vehicle. The vehicle might not see person, and they don't want people to get run over. You don't want to get run over. All the vehicles go through there. So it's for safety purposes. But at the same time, as long as it has an engine, it should count as a vehicle, right? So I saw there's a video online where someone made like a Minecraft pig that you can ride on, It has an engine and it goes super fast. That should count as a vehicle, right? The only thing is it's super tiny and I think it's worse than a person walking through drive-through. I think I think it's a lot worse because you're sitting down on this tiny pig. No one can see you. Yeah. If it is nice, you cook more often than you go out. Hey, curry ramen. Curry ramen is so good. I've tried some curry ramen, but I think I don't know how to. I've tried the make it at home curry ramen, but part of me wants to go to a restaurant that offers curry ramen and see how they prepare it because it's very interesting. Yeah. Uh, I want to have all the bells and whistles. So I want to go to a restaurant that offers it, but I don't think I've seen it. Tsukumen is also very good too. I like tsukumen, but every time I go out to ramen, I'm always so mm, I don't know, right? Cuz I'm just like I want the broth. I want the broth, but then I'm just like, oh, but tsukumen's so nice. Very potent flavors, very rich and potent, right? But then it's just like, but broth. But broth. I want the broth. So it's so hard for me to choose. If you're able to make me a good ramen dish. My phone number? It's an intergalactic, like, interdimensional phone number. I don't know if you'll have service to reach it. It has to have an engine. You'll go make vroom vroom noises? What is your engine? How many horsepower do you have? Before you cook me food? Hmm. You don't think you've ever heard anyone be so passionate about ramen before? But why not? Ramen is very, very nice. There's a lot of effort that goes into ramen. It's very flavorful and it's got a lot of soul. There's so many different ways you can decorate your ramen. Half a horsepower because you're not buffing. How hard can you vroom? It shouldn't have to be buff. Some people are fast runners and they're not buff. How fast can you run? That should be the horsepower, right? Sorry, don't worry about it, upset. It's okay, it's okay. You're saying that as a compliment, more people should be passionate about the food like that? Yeah. Listen. Like, if someone's really passionate about food, you can definitely tell and you could definitely taste it. And that's why I like a lot of the food in Japan because they definitely, food is very important to them. Very, very important. They put a lot of love into it. It's very much an art form. Especially since, like, when you've got dishes where the ramen broth alone, it has to be made and prepared 24 hours in advance, non-stop brewing. Have you? I mean, we've already talked about it. You guys know how long it takes. You know how long it takes to make the broth. They have to boil it for more than 24 hours. Yeah. You have long legs? What? Yeah, see? You've got a lot more horsepower than you think you do. You need to practice your vroom noises. Vroom. Wait. Vroom. Vroom. just. I think I have a very weak engine. like a cat. I've got 7 cat power. Instead of horsepower, I've got 7 cat power. That's really cool. You've seen a bunch of videos about food in Japan, and it's just amazing how much effort. Yes, so much soul. So much soul is very, very important. Mm-hmm. Give me ramen. I am powered by ramen. Nice to meet you. Wait, sorry, wrong one. Ah. Today is also, so I know we kept going on random tangents, a lot of random tangents. Today is actually a very special day. Today is a very, very special day. You think the closest thing you had to authentic tasty food is from Chinatown in Toronto? Oh, yes, absolutely. What was the authentic dish though? It's not exactly Japan, but there was a couple of Japanese shops there too. I've had a lot of different. I don't know. I don't know if I've had. Well, I mean, I have. I'm trying to think what was the best dish I've had. I like a lot of the different unagi dishes. If you have some that are like, oh, unagi, it's very, very good. It's very, very good, especially when like, if you have it on the skewer, the charbroiled unagi, that's so good. But it can be kind of expensive because they haven't figured out a way to farm unagi. Did you know that? Nobody knows how eels reproduce. Oh, sorry. Hello. Nobody knows how eels reproduce. They just somehow find them and then they have to raise them. And that's why they're so expensive, because they don't know how to make them reproduce faster. They can't farm them. They have to fish for them. Now that you think about it, you don't think there was any Japanese shops. It was all Chinese. Bao. Yeah. Bakeries. I mean, Chinese food is also cooked very, very passionately as well. Though some places can be watered down. The real authentic stuff is still really, really good though. You have not had any authentic Japanese food yet. You're missing out. Yeah, you gotta go find some. Go find some. Try looking. Eels just spawn like video game characters, more or less. They just find them. They don't know. They have to go find glass eels. And then they grow them from there. Hi Red, how are you doing? I'm doing really good. I am getting heavily distracted by talks of food. I hope your day is treating you well. That's so good to hear. Anything special going on today? But before I get more distracted, today is a special day. Do you want to know why? Today is a very, very special day. Today, it's special, but also very mundane. But it's very special to me. And it's because with today, we should meet all of the requirements to become affiliate. After today's stream, we should. We have a wonderful 237 followers, the requirements being 50. We have 16 hours of stream, the requirement being 8 hours per month. And then we have streamed a total of 6 days of the month, with today going to be the 7th. And the requirement is 7. And also, they have the requirement of average 3 concurrent viewers, and we have an average of 16. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Nice. Yeah. You were just thinking about that earlier today? How far away I am from that? Yeah. I'm hoping it should be after today's stream. But, I guess I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that happens. If it's immediate or if it takes it a while. Is it gonna be like right after we end stream today? Or is it gonna be like a day or two and then they'll send a notification about it? You can't wait for the emotes? I know. I'm gonna have to get out some crayon and paper and try to doodle some. Announcements about Chainsomnia? Yeah. So Chainsomnia was one of the games that arrived. And I'm actually kind of excited because I did get a shipment in from Chainsomnia, and that's something that I want to also ask you guys. I was thinking, should I do kind of like just chatting, but obviously I have a lot of product that I have to open and go through. Would it be boring to you guys if I did a stream where I sleeved cards, because I like taking care of my games and I want to sleeve each and every single one of the cards? Would it be boring if I did a card sleeving stream? That way I could also show the game. Sounds like comfy, just chatting stream? Yeah. I wanna do a just sleeving card stream. Because I was going through and sleeving some of my cards for some of the games that I got in. And I realized, I'm like, the art's really pretty. Sleeving takes a while. I want to talk about some of the cards because they're so pretty. And then we can talk and hang out and talk more about food. Always talking about food. Did you know there's a difference? Hold on. You think it sounds good? You'd watch? Yay! I'm glad to hear that. I'm very, very glad to hear that. But yeah, you should be able to pre-order Chainsomnia right now. And that game is super cute. I want to be able to show it off to you guys. Speaking of food, you've not eaten almost the entire day? Go get some food. What are you doing? I hear food is good for you. You should go get some food. Yeah, definitely fix that. You would watch it. Sounds fun, and you want to see the components? Yeah. I'm so excited. I have to figure out how to set that up. I have to figure that out. Which I know I should be releasing a new schedule soon. I'm making an order up for it, so we'll have that But something else that's really exciting is, so I know for the first 2 days of the month, I will do just chatting, just to kind of catch up on things. But is it? Let me look here. Next weekend, that's also when PAX is happening. So if there's anyone that's going to PAX, they can stop by the booth, and I believe on Sunday is when I should be doing another stream on Sunday to get a call in so that I can show you guys the convention as well, like I did last time. So that'll be really fun. So there's gonna be a stream on Sunday, which of course is outside the usual schedule of Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you guys have never gone to PAX, you'll be able to see it, and we'll do a stream for it, and that'll be really cool and fun. I'm trying to get in some sleeves, some sleeves for for the Kamigami cards, because the god cards are really big. But me being super duper, like, I want to protect everything, I have to have sleeves for them. You guys, for my Heart of Crown game, I know it's it's unnecessary, but I double sleeved those cards, and and now you know how when you sleeve cards, or actually I don't know, have you guys ever double sleeved cards? You know when you double sleeve cards and they inflate with air, they have air pocket. So when you're trying to play, they slide around, and every so often when you get your deck, you have to compress it so that you squeeze all of the air out, and it's like an accordion. That's what my cards are like. Why double sleeve? Why? Because it was my very first tabletop board game, and it's very precious to me, and I don't want anything happening to it. You wanna know how it gets worse? It gets worse. It gets worse. Maybe I'll have to show you my Heart of Crown game someday. It gets worse. It gets worse. No. Yeah, do it. Sounds cool. Living up to your board game VTuber title. Speaking of schedules, you fixed the wins. Oh, it shows accurate timestamp. Okay, thank you, Spooky. Everyone that was wondering, I sent out the when, what is it? When is it good schedule? I think Spooky fixed it. Why double sleeve? I'm going hard, double sleeving. Listen. So the regular cards I double sleeved, but I think there are what do you call it? The dividers. You know the cardboard dividers that they have in the box? Don't tell Eric this, okay? Don't tell Eric how ludicrous I am about this. Those cardboards that are supposed to be for dividing and organizing, I put them in those hard sleeves. Those hard plastic sleeves. You know? The one that are supposed to be for like thick, or is it, did I put it the cardboard or did I put the regular, whatever the dividers are, I put them in the thick, bulky plastic card sleeves. And so now, because all of my cards are double sleeved and I have plastic hard sleeves, my cards don't perfectly fit in the box. And so I have to use both boxes. I use both the box and the lid, but they have to be separated, so it's not a closed box. My box is not closed. I it's too big. This You should show us a photo at some point. I'll see if I can try to find it. It's in the back. Don't laugh, don't laugh. I'm very sentimental. It's a bit over the top. I don't want anything happening to it. It was my very, very first game. I don't want anything happening to it. It's very precious to me. I don't think you don't understand. You gonna play Apex? Okay, Red. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, it's 9. Ah. There you go. Let us go ahead. Now that I've exposed my over the topness. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get right into cleaning. I know I expressed last week that I was going to switch things around. I had scheduled today for Elden Ring, but I will do that Thursday, just because Tuesday schedules tend to be a little bit tighter. So I need to be able to end stream at an appropriate time and not accidentally go over. And I feel like it's a lot easier to stop Powerwash than it is Elden Ring. So we'll be doing that. Let me go ahead and get set up. Hello. You really want to see what my overprotectiveness looks like? Do you guys want me to just post the picture in the Discord, or do you want me to like tweet it and have all of Twitter see my heresy? Do you want me to tweet it? I can make a tweet. I can do both. I can do both. And both? Okay. What's the difference? Career mode is story mode, right? Actually, before we do anything, let us fix this. Is there any music? We want to lower the music. I don't know anything else. Everything's a little loud. I can do a co-op? I guess we're doing this. How do I start a new one? I want to start new. I mean, it's all cleaning in the end. Sure. Rotate equipment, aim, wait, C is aim. Pick, place equipment. I'm not gonna remember all of this. What does this do? What does this do? What does that do? What does that do? Why am I aiming? Eh? I feel weird. I feel weird. Don't you guys have... So, like... That's the problem. I think... Even right now, when I was trying to sleeve my Kamigami game, I wanted to double sleeve off. Arcade shooters with guns attached on cables. Yes. Yes. You know, when you go to the carnival and you have those, the ones where you shoot the water gun into the mouth of the clown? I never understood that. I never understood how in the world you can be better at shooting at someone else in that. Like, how do you determine who wins? Other than just don't... As long as you're shooting in the clown's mouth from the very beginning, you should be the first one to win. So it's just like, if everybody can aim and shoot into the mouth, you always win. Just aim. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Just aim. Exactly. Just get good. Ding. Ah. Ah? Who does this? How did your backyard get this dirty? Why? Why have you done this? Hello, Fido. Is this clean? How do I check what's not clean? Is this mine? Can I walk onto this? I can. Does the game have background music? It's supposed to. Not unless I have lowered it quite a lot. Why did they have a music tab? Where is your music? Oh, ah, loud. Ah! Ambience reverb mix. We don't want that. Do you listen to this? This is like as if you put your ear into the water and you hear the wah 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 wah. Do you know what I mean? I don't want the ambient. That sounds awful. You are right. I could put on some jams. You want to put on some jammies? Let's see what jammies we got. Do I have some jammies? Do I have pajamas? Oh wait. Where did I put it? Those aren't jammies. Don't make me look for these. I should just not have everything in folders. I should just not have organization. How is that? Is that too loud? Is that too loud? Barely audible. Ah, ah. We've got jammies on. Let's just turn off the music since we've already got our own. Ah. Some nice inspiration. Oh god. My footsteps are so loud. The footsteps don't need to be that loud. Everything doesn't need to be this loud. That's some good water pressure. And you know when you hear good water pressure? Have you ever you've gotten a hose and you just like, you put your thumb on the end so that the pressure's a lot stronger? And then you like hit the side of some plastic tub with it? How powerful that sounds. Yeah. I'm trying to see if things sound different. Oh, oh. Sorry. Yay! I wish cleaning the cafe was this simple. Oh my god! Everything's a mess! I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'll do this guy. Hello. Do I have to do the roof? How did you get so dirty? You always start from the top. Nope, you go from the top to the bottom when you do your cleaning. Pro tip, pro tip. How do I pick you up? Pick you up, pick you up, pick you up, pick you up. How do I pick things up? Hello? Can I pick this up? Do I know how to pick up? Show dirt. I can show dirt. Aim, use washer. Pick up. F, F. 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 Okay, that's fine. We don't need it. Who needs that? We've got a perfectly good lawnmower right here. This is very safe. We can. This is how this works, guys. I have to pay respects. Yeah. See, who needs that? Who needs that darn step ladder anyway? Only just wants to be stepped on. Stupid step ladder. Stupid step ladder. No, step ladder. Is actually doing maid stuff? What are you talking about? As a maid, I can do cleaning. I can do cleaning. I can hold a hose. What's up? Do I do bikes? Oh, you want me to clean your dirt bike? Sure. What? Pretending? I mean, you have no fish right now. Is it gonna tell me sections? I just want to be that person that just sits in their front yard enjoying the sunlight and then just has this in their hands. And if anybody tries to bother me, I'll just be like, hey, no! Water gun? You brought what to a water gun fight? I don't know about that. Yelling at kids? Get off my lawn, yeah. Get off. I just have too much fun with the water gun. I shouldn't be allowed to have this. I don't think so. I don't think anybody, whoever invented this water gun or power wash, too powerful. Too powerful. For legal reasons, you have to advise against using a pressure washer against people. That is true. That is true. It's too punishing. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. But it's too punishing. I have a question. Just put low pressure, you'll be fine. I have a question. So do you... Maybe someone can tell me. So you know how like... When you're washing, right? You have to use the nozzle spout that's behind your house. You have to use like that nozzle spout. If you're a firefighter and you're trying to wash the truck, do you have to also use the domestic nozzle spout? Or are they allowed to crack open a hydrant whenever they want to? Can they crack open a hydrant just to wash their truck? Maybe you guys know the answer to that. And in which case, it's not, you can't, normal people can't crack open a hydrant, right? You can't just crack that baby open and use it if you want to power wash your own vehicle, right? That's not something you can do. They have non-portable water spouts that they use to wash their trucks. Non-portable. So basically like at the home, right? At their station, they also have a nozzle spout. Yeah. Non-portable, so they use wastewater to wash the truck. Waste? Is it clean wastewater? What do you mean? Did I not clean the roof? All these under crevices. Ah! I'm okay. Oh my god. You know, from this angle, this will just be falling back down onto my face. Just saying. They added new levels to this. I was watching. Yes, it would definitely be all over my face. Yeah. I was watching someone play and you could do like ruins in the desert. And it's like you're in the desert. What? It's just gonna get dirty again. Washing yourself along with the building? Is that why I'm in the big rubber suit? So it's easier for me to get all wet? Can you imagine just walking around? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Or like the rubber gloves. Or anything rubber and it's just like... Right. I want this roof to glow. I did it. Oh god. He doesn't like to press his body up against the wall and shoot his hose. He doesn't like getting his body up against the wall and shooting his hose. He resents that. Pro gamer tip, most bacteria and fungi can't survive high temperatures. You can set the playground on fire to cleanse it thoroughly, making it a safer environment for children. That is fair. That is very fair. But what about really hot summer days? You know when the playground's so hot that you can't even play on it? Because the metal is just scorching and burning? There should be some warnings on big toy playgrounds that say, hey, if it's this temperature outside, don't allow your children to play on the playground because it's too hot. Don't they have that? Isn't it? Has there never been an incident where a playground has been too hot to play on? Has there never been an incident like that? I think there needs to be a public service announcement about that. Since it takes so much water to wash the truck, they use wastewater, not drinking water. Wastewater can be stuff like rain, pre-filtered water, power station water, industrial use water. Oh. That makes sense. The slides being too hot is a learning experience? No! There needs to be some advisory, because it can get so hot. Some kids don't have blankets or sweaters that they could put down to sit on and lay, like, slide down the slide. I've had the scenario where, like, I sat down on a sweater, but when I went down the slide, the sweater fell out from underneath. Hello! Shao! Dragonborn! Welcome raiders! How you doing, little meeples? Welcome to my establishment. What were you guys... Oh no, did I toggle that on? How are you doing? Hi! What game are you playing? Let me see here. Oops. How are you doing? Hello. My name is Akiko. I'm just a maid. I own a tabletop maid cafe. Someone like lifeguard for big toy. Yes, exactly that. Playground, just a person. with a BB gun shooting misbehaving kids and their parents alike. Shao, what were you playing today? I wanna try to see, hold on. I have it on here. Should switch the BB for low velocity rubber rounds. Playgrounds you played on were very, very basic, super old, so the slides getting too hot in summer was quite frequent. Oh, you were playing Dark Souls. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah. I toggled it on. I'm gonna have to take a look though. Stream Elements does not seem to like me. But you were playing Dark Souls. How is that? That means you like punishment. Are you doing a specialty run? Oh, Stream Elements is down for you too. Has been for a few days. That's probably what's been going on then. Maybe I should do the thing that everyone else is doing and have the the shoutouts will pull up clips of everyone. I think a lot of people get really embarrassed though. And they don't want to show. The game is like mature Zelda with RPG elements. Oh really? Mature Zelda. I've never played a Souls-like game. I will be playing Elden Ring this Thursday, so I'm a little bit anxious. Darksiders was cool, only played the first one though. I'm thinking of the correct thing, right? Darksiders? That's a Souls-like game, right? Am I thinking of the correct game? Or is this something else? Mature Zelda? Majora's Mask is really dark as it is. Darksiders is different, very different. I'm trying to think of what the cover art is. I'm very much an imagery person. Darksiders is another one. What comes to mind is, I feel like the logo's purple, right? Or like white and purple. It's got some purple on the cover. Darksiders is not in the Souls-like type of game. Oh, okay. Let me quickly Google this. Oh, see, I recognize the cover with the red or pink, magenta haired lady. I recognize that. Okay. Oh yes. Darksiders 2 has purple and white. Main character has long black hair. The white skull mask, because you're playing as Death. Ah! Was there Darksiders 3? You never heard of that series? I see 2. All the Horsemen. Interesting. It looks really cool. So there's a story to it. There's a story. What's the story other than playing the one of the 4 horsemen? Ah. Darksiders 1 is about war. Darksiders 2 is about death. 3 is about another horseman. You forgot there's another game that's top-down twin stick shooter. Oh. Kind of like Gauntlet? Is that the game I'm thinking about? Oh, you're so weak. Ah, you're so weak. What is this? Oh, that's strong. No. Basically about horsemen of apocalypse coming to Earth and fighting off invasion of demons or something like that. Oh. Toho? Oh, like a bullet hell? Like a bullet hell kind of game? Yeah, people really let the yard just kind of go into disarray. But how often do you clean your yard? How often do you clean your yard? Unless you're like about to have some sort of outing or event. You're like, oh, it's a brand new week. Time to clean the yard. Only for it to get dirty really instantly. What kind of furniture do you guys have in your backyard? Do you have furniture with cushions on it? And if you do, how do you preserve that? Because then you go outside and you try to sit on them and they're all crusty and rough because they've collected dirt. How do you preserve your backyard furniture? Or do you get the furniture that's plastic? In which case it's still like, how do you do that? How do you do that? What kind of furniture do you guys have? Edgy? You do not have a yard. You don't have a yard because you're in London. Oh, good luck getting a yard. You gotta move out of the city, Evil. You gotta move out of the city. Become a hermit. Find your I was gonna say marshland or whatever, and find your inner Yoda and live there. Was it a Mars planet that Yoda was on? Ancient wrought iron furniture. Are those easy to clean? But doesn't that rust? That would rust. If you live someplace that's very rainy and it's just super rusty, right? Unless you buy a house, having a yard is a luxury. Who needs a yard? Who needs grass? Who needs, oh my god, why? Why? I don't understand. So the wicker, I think, oh, I don't know. I don't know what furniture. I've tried plastic ones. Those ones are just really uncomfortable. And like, they're really uncomfortable. Sure, they're somewhat easy to clean, but then they don't clean either. And then you get the cushion ones, right? And then those get super dusty and get really rough because it's covered in dirt. And then I don't know what to do. I've tried putting them in a washing machine. I've tried spraying them down with a hose. I've tried smacking them really hard. It never gets clean as when you first buy it. And then I've even tried, when you get new ones, putting them in a bin. Putting them in a bin so that they don't get dusty. They still get dusty. You live in the metropolis too? That's what parks are for. If you need to touch grass, you can go to a park. One patio chair can withstand a hurricane head on. Do you mean like it can survive it, or it's not going to be lifted up? Because I think there's, I don't know if I believe that. Not even budge from a tornado? The wrought iron? We're talking about the wrought iron one now, right? It's that heavy? It's not that heavy. Big cities are cool. I don't know. I don't know how, what sucks though is that like, you have to have small spaces if you live in the city. And there are primers and stuff that keep that rust away. Oh. Look at that. Look at that. I'm a very dedicated cleaner, guys. I'm laying on the floor. I'm laying on the ground to clean. Get all the good angles. You gotta get all the good angles. I'm very dedicated. I'm a very dedicated cleaner. Have you tried, and hear me out, a big rock to sit on? It's fair. I saw some Bork Bork in the background. One of the patrons has brought in their pet. It's fine. I saw some rock chairs that were like, they look, you know, like is it sea salt or Himalayan salt? The pink rocks. I saw that. I'm gonna become deaf. I'm gonna become deaf with all of this water sound. Do I not get a bing for the side? Oh. What about on the back? No speck will be left unattended. It's a pet-friendly establishment, yes. I'm a very dedicated cleaner, person that cleans for 5 seconds before stopping to chat. What? Yeah, and I believe it's important to give full attention when having a conversation as well. I can do both. Nervously tries to do both. You know why I stopped? Because the hose is so loud, I can't hear myself. So I don't wanna have the hose running, and then it causes me to speak louder. Be like, what? Excuse me, what? I can't. What? Yeah. Lower the water volume a bit. Should be no louder than TV static white noise. But I was gonna say it sounded really nice. But then after listening to it for so long, now it's like I could turn down the game sound effects. Okay, I'll turn it down. Water volume. Water tone. I wonder what does the reverb mix to? What do I need the reverb? Download more RAM? Trust you? You can hear just fine? Okay. Okay, I trust you. Maybe we should keep screaming so Aki can read us even over the loud noises. Yeah, I can't understand. You need to speak up, guys. Wow. I believe you can tell the type of person by the way they clean. How organized are they? How organized of a cleaner are they? Are they just chaos incarnate? Do you think? Now the front. I think I'm very bad at cleaning. I'm gonna put that out there. I think I'm very bad at cleaning. Or at least I'm so OCD about it that I am such a terrible cleaner because I'm so slow. And it takes me forever to do anything. So I think that makes me very bad. Do I have to clean these? Ah! But why don't I get for the sides? Why don't I get gold for the side? Oh! It just, I like how it auto cleans that stuff. Must be really nice to have a tool shed. But at the same time, every time I look at a tool shed, I just think it is a house manifestation for bugs to live in. Only bugs live in here. Why didn't it? Did the whole house go ding? I don't know. And the background music plus the water noise plus the soft voice, good enough to put you to sleep. Ah. Only bugs live here. Tool sheds are nice, but I can't imagine. Because you don't clean it very often, so I just keep thinking there must be crap loads of spiders that have taken shelter from the outside environment in there. I think it's a death trap. A death trap for buggies. That's a cool bug deposit. No. The tool shed is almost as big as my old apartment. That's so small. What? You live there? Shocking revelation. Portable PC does not like bugs. No. What is this made of? That I can just power wash it clean. And should my backyard be furniture, could be consisted of this. Is this wicker or cushion? Typical London flat right there. Are you for real? Where? Where? Where do you sleep? Where do you sleep? Look. Look. 1, 2, 3. That's 4 of me. That's 4 of me. Okay, so I probably lay down like this. This length is the length of a bed. A twin-size bed. Up to here, maybe. And this is a door. What about your bathroom? What about your bathroom? What about your kitchen? Where do you eat? Where do you eat? Where do you make food? That's the important part. How do you make food? Reinforced wicker, the material of the chair, so it's not soft. Maybe it's crunchy. So what you do is you stand up. You stand up, close your eyes, and eventually fall asleep standing up. Oh. Oh, am I gonna need the other gun? Am I gonna need this one? How do I aim? Get in there! Get in the crevice! Get. I wish I could focus. Look, I see it. I see that. You see that? I see that. Hello? I see you. I know you exist. Listen. Ah! Ah! Thank you. Energy is expensive nowadays too. You have a mini fridge, tiny kitchen, kitchenette. But how tiny of a kitchenette do you have? I've seen hot plates. Hot plates are still pretty big. You curl up next to the oven because you can't pay for it. Oh no. I guess it's small enough that when you cook, that heats up the place. But what about during the summer? And then it's too hot and you don't want to cook. Perfectly livable. Kitchen is just one kettle. It's just one kettle. Heck, might even be a luxury studio apartment if you've got access to the garbage in the yard. No. That's a casita. That's a casita. That's only for staying, short stays. Not for actually living. Living the British memes and living off of tea and noodle. I mean tea and crumpets. Tea and crumpets. Aki probably clean the chains. Yeah, I'll clean the chains. I need some width. Hello, aiming, 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 ayo. Perfect. Is this done? Or not? Are you? Wait. I have to clean the lawnmower? Uh-huh. This shouldn't take too long. Hello? You want me to clean the underbelly as well? You do know what this is used for, right? There you go. The backside of the chains. You leave the door open and put a privacy drape in the summer when you're cooking. Just don't go inside in the summer. Yeah, don't live in your tiny little hovel. Don't live in your tiny little hovel during the summer. You become a Snoopy and you sleep on the roof. What are you talking about? You sleep on the roof during the summer. During the summer is when the starving metropolis mutates. Mutants wake up from hibernation and you have to fight for supplies, so you probably won't be expending much time at home anyway. I suppose. To that. Now that you live on the second floor, you have the high ground. And don't worry about it anymore, but used to do that every summer for sure. If you can afford a broomstick, you could tie your knife to one end and use it like a spear. Why? For what? What do you need the spear? Are you hunting for your food? You have to go down to the local river or pond to get your fish and supplies? Is that what's going on? You do actually have a pond nearby. Is there fish in there? Is there fish or turtles? Do you feed them? I've been to a pond and there's turtles in there. Why does that still look dirty? Am I crazy? It still looks dirty. Why does this still look dirty? Hello? You also live near a park with fish in the pond? Are you guys all telling me that you fish at your local pond? Are you admitting to something? How big are the fish? There used to be some ducks too, but they're gone. They're gone now. I like duck. Do you like duck? I like duck. I want to have duck. Did you know that the ducks at the park are free? You can just pick them up. Yeah? You could just pick them up, but do you know how to, you know, prepare duck? I don't think they would let you pick them up. There was one time, actually I guess they're different than ducks. There was one time I had a run-in with a goose. I wanted to take a picture of the goose. But the goose had babies with them, and I don't know if you've ever encountered a mama goose. They don't like you getting too close to their babies. Yeah, I tried to take a picture, and did you know they look scary? Like, you think from afar they look cute. When they're coming after you with their mouth wide open and they look like they've got teeth, even though I don't even... They're quite scary and quite voracious, especially when they have little ones. I had to run. No, Aki, ducks are friends, not food, but they're so tasty. They're so tasty. Friends shouldn't be so tasty. Ducks are friends, and yes, geese are very, very evil, and swans too. Yeah, I guess the longer the neck. Geese are demons. They do have teeth. Is that really what I saw? Demonic looking. They look so demonic looking. I wonder if I can find the picture that I took. I actually do have the picture somewhere. If I find it, I'll try sharing. In central London, there's a massive pond and there's a lot of swans there, so people take photos of them thinking they're very cute. But if you get too close, yes, they chase you down. They're runners. And they're not afraid about it. They're like, excuse me? Did you just take a picture of me? This is unacceptable. Da da da. Run. Run for it. The longer the neck, giraffes would like to have a way. Have you guys ever hand-fed a giraffe? Did you know they've got long black tongues that could wrap around food? They've got long black tongues, like Swans are vicious? Yes. Giraffes are also dicks for no apparent reason from what you've heard? Why? What have they done? I've fed a giraffe before. They didn't seem that bad. What did they do? Giraffes are nice? What are you talking about? They just require tribute first. Nothing can be worse than a llama. Llamas spit on you, don't they? All they do is spit. Uh-oh, hello? Am I stuck? Or is it alpacas? Llamas or alpacas? Or are they the same? Are they the same? Camels spit too? Yeah, all the spitters. I've never been spat on before. Thankfully. How am I supposed to get the backside of this? There you go. One of the scout chiefs from when you were younger, worked in a zoo, said that giraffes were they would mess around with each other. Oh, with her colleagues. Oh, with the co-workers, other zoo people. I wonder what they would do. You weren't regaled with any stories? Might have been those particular giraffes. Be like, look, it's the humans again. I don't know what giraffes could possibly do. I feel like giraffes are really slow animals, right? But then again, I've never seen like a giraffe run. They seem like really slow animals, like the same speed as elephants. But then again, I've seen elephants run, and that's never a good time. Giraffes are quick, really? I know elephants and monkeys play pranks on the keepers sometimes. Elephants play pranks too? I can see monkeys. What do the elephants do? When they have to be? They're only quick when they have to be. They don't have to be quick very often. You think they would be preyed upon a lot more, since they're super tall. Have you seen the shopping carts in the stores where they have that long bar so that you could easily find your shopping cart? But then if everybody has a shopping cart with a long bar, then it's just like, well, which one's yours though? It was the giraffe trying to smack them with the necks. Can you imagine being smacked by a neck? There were a lot of zoo stories that you were told? That sounds really interesting. Elephants have religion? Yeah? I mean, they have like a specific graveyard. The elephant graveyard, right? So do crows? Crows have a religion too? How do you know? They mourn their dead. Oh. Oh. And pay respects and tell stories. Wait, how do you know they tell stories though? Elephants have moon rituals where they wave branches at the full moon. Really? Crows have rituals too? I've never heard of this. What do crows do? Is it only elephants of the wild? What about elephants that are in captivity? Do they still do the same thing? Or is it something they have to be introduced to? Are they born doing these rituals instinctively? Or is it like you have to get elephants introduced to each other and then eventually they'll start mimicking the other ones that have these rituals? Crows are super smart, so you're not surprised. I forgot, yeah, I saw a video about how crows, they're really smart, and I think one example was like there's a pipe filled with water and there's something floating in there that the crow wants. The crow will know to add rocks into the pipe to displace the water so that the water rises and they can get the object that they were looking for. I thought that was really cool. Okay, what's the next thing? This whole thing, this whole big thing is just like ah. Research has shown that crows have investigations to find the cause of death of a fellow. Really? Detective Crow? They designate a chief investigator and they have funeral master that leads the wake and tells of the relationships, family, and stories. What? How do people know this? How do you find this out? Crows have ways of describing people and do that through generations. So if you're nice to the crows, the entire murder will eventually respect you. Oh my goodness. That human over there. I can just imagine the crows talking to each other. Yo, so that means if you ever get bullied in school, just make friends with the crow. Get the whole murder of crows on your side. And if the crows see you getting bullied, better watch out, bullies. Caw-caw! Crows are super cool. You wanna befriend the crow? You wanna friend the crow? We've also got a partial vocabulary for the crow language. Really? Vultures are also really smart and actually really social. A small town near you has adopted a vulture and it became a public pet. Oh, free range public pet. So it just kind of comes and goes, but it still sticks around everybody. You learn this from documentaries and following the sources in Wikipedia articles to the source research. That's actually happened? What, really? That someone was bullied and they made friends with a crow? There you go, guys. Now you know. If you're getting bullied, you just need to befriend crows. They got your back. They don't need much. They just want food. Maybe a token of something shiny every so often. I'm busy! Stop asking me to clean things. I'm busy. Can't you see I'm currently cleaning right now? I'm getting the dings. I'm getting the dings. Ah, such a nice, satisfying sound. I wonder if they had to spend a really long time trying to find that perfect ding for them. Goth fantasy right here, yeah. A guy who fed french fries to crows after work got mugged and the crows annihilated the attacker afterwards. Was it immediately afterwards or did they hunt the guy down? So maybe like next day sort of thing. It lives near the city and it became an official public waste disposal official. He'll take care of it for you. That's good. Animal friends always come through in your time of need. Yeah. I wish there were crows over here. We have corvids. They hunted the guy down afterwards. Oh my goodness, after the fact. They went after him after the fact. Hold on, I want to look up corvids. What's wrong with the corvid? Are they not the same? What's the difference between a corvid and a crow? They kind of look the same. Where do I even want to begin with this? Should I do this wall? I'll do this wall. It's the same family but are not the same. The same but not the same? So just different personality maybe? Not as loyal? I've had a run-in with a crow before. Let's just say I don't think the relationship's repairable. And I didn't mean to do what happened. I just I tried to help out and I panicked. And then after everything was all done and resolved, I had a small encounter with a crow named Eileen. Yeah, a crow named Eileen. I don't think she can ever forgive me. Here's another bird fun fact. Did you know that the mythological phoenix bird is actually based on the German chicken breed of the same name? Wait, there's a chicken named Phoenix? Which is actually derived of the original Onadadori chicken, the actual phoenix bird from China and Japan. Stories passed through the Silk Road over the years until it became a bird of legend. Ah, ah. That makes things so much more funnier then. Wait, that makes Kiara so much more funny. Ah. Wait, hold on. I want to look up what a phoenix chicken looks like. Oh, it's just a regular chicken. Or at least, I mean, it looks like a stereotypical chicken. Except really long feathers. Like that's got some luscious mane on that chicken. You know what? Actually, I do see it. I do see it. I can see how it looks like a phoenix. You once walked under a bunch of low-hanging branches and a bird attacked you because she thought you were getting close to her nest with small birds in it? Oh no! Other bystanders were so confused by what happened. The bird's just like, yo, too close. This is my front yard. You're within 20 feet. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Stranger danger right there. You heard the Chinese have a giant immortal fire bird over there? This bird's on fire. It's got long feathers. It's loud. It goes kikiriki. I was hoping every rock would ding, but I guess it's too much to ask for. You call upon Kiara and summon Agura. Perfection. Ah. Get all the rocks up in here. They're just gonna fill this with water, right? Eventually. If they have proper filtration, it should never get this bad. Cleaning rocks. Look up ongadori chicken. Let me take a look. What is this? You mean there's actually a ground? It's not this mud? We've got pebbling. You want me in the ground in this pond? Am I pond scum to you? Is that what this is? I am pond scum, cleaning pond scum. I have cleaned your pond scum. Have I not cleaned this the bottom yet? Come on. What else? What else needs to be cleaned? Oh my god, there's so much in every crevice of the rocks. Do you see that? All of those crevices. All of that. Oh! What the heck? I'm already on the ground. What more do you want from me? Just like that. Oh, there's some on the top too. How could I possibly be this sloppy? Maybe it treats all the rocks as the same. Maybe it's not top tier, bottom tier. So maybe I gotta finish the other set of rocks. Maybe. Only one can hope, okay? Clicking intensifies. Let me see. What was it? Onagodori chicken? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that one has such really long feathers. How do they take care of that? How does that not fall off? How does that grow to... Sorry. How do they not lose those feathers? Can you buy those feathers? Does anyone do anything with those feathers? Look at how long those are. Oh, they're so luscious though. They're so long. The tail feathers of the phoenix and onagodori can reach anywhere from 1 meter to 4 meters if they're in good health and well taken care of. Powerwash Simulator speedruns must be wild. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but I know I'm super slow. Very carefully and strong butts. Feathers are purely decorational and come in red, white, or black. What would you do with those feathers? I don't know. What would you do? Make the longest. If I have like a lot of those, just make the biggest feather duster ever. The biggest feather duster. And then tickle people with it. But it would be so fragile, it wouldn't be useful. It wouldn't be useful at all. What would you do with that? Is that what a lot of showgirls use for their outfits? Do they use those feathers? Because they're so big. Collect a whole bunch of feathers and use them like really fancy door drape? Yeah! Like door beads or bead doors? Just hang them over your door. And then you could be tickled every time you go through, every time you enter or exit. And just get a little bit of tickle. Welcome, tickle tickle. Welcome. I bet they feel so soft. If they're prepared properly, I bet they're so soft. They use ostrich feathers for the feather dusters, I suppose. Or do you mean for the showgirls? Ostrich feathers really are fluffy. And the way they run and they bob, and the feathers just go all over the place. Like pom-poms. Make a dress? Make a dress out of those feathers. Yeah. I feel like it would be really sensitive though and really, really delicate. I don't think they would bend, right? It doesn't bend. So you can't sit down in the dress. It's gotta feel so fancy though. I think it would feel super light. I would be uncomfortable thinking that. What the heck? I would feel uncomfortable thinking that maybe I wasn't wearing anything. I don't know if that just did the top portion or if it did both the top and the bottom. Those chicken feathers are very hardy, really? I've touched feathers before and they're always so easy for me to snap in half. How sturdy are we talking about? Am I holding my breath when I clean? This whole mess. That's some nasty basin. I know. Ask one of your bird patrons that eventually will come to your cafe. I'll ask. Cleaning so intensely you hold your breath. Yeah, pretty much. I might have to call this for today. We're getting close. But I think we got pretty good. It's just this section. I am such a slow cleaner. How do I save? Or does it automatically save? Oh, I think it does. Pretty good. Look how nasty they are. I got pretty far enough. There, did you see? Did you see how much was there? There was a lot. We did the casita, or the she shed, or the tool shed. We did some of the fencing. We did the lawnmower. We did the grill. We did the swing. It takes forever. It takes a really long time to do such dedicated cleaning. Especially if I'm holding my breath. So I'm taking a look right now before... Something I also do want to bring up is that for anyone that's interested... Oh, wait, let me bring this over here. For anyone that's interested, I know we also have a Patreon for anyone that's interested in supporting, there's a lot of different benefits, and we're also trying to figure out ways to provide more benefits for Patreons. I know anyone that's a Patreon user, they get their own. One of the things they get is that they get their own dedicated channel in the Discord server, and then there's also we do shipments of special promotion cards if you're interested. I believe we're doing a last chance right now before shipments go out on the 31st. And then for next month, the packs for next month, let's see here. For October should be Satan theme. So you should get like an imp and a demon worker. Oh, sorry, imp from demon worker. So those are the things for the Patreon. If you're interested in having promotional cards like that. No actual unholy labor force? No. You guys can take home your own imp. Take home your own imp for your own satanic rituals. Or not. Or not. Scamp. For the month of Halloween. Oh no, I just realized. Oh no, there's still some time. I was about to say, wait, next month is not October. It is not yet spooktacular. It's not yet spooky. It's not yet scary horror spooky month yet. Not yet. No, not yet you. It's not yet you, spooky. It is not your time. Only spooky games? Only for the whole month? What are you gonna do to me? And keep you updated on the Twitch stuff? Yeah. I'm excited. I'm curious to see if I'm gonna get the notification immediately after or what. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I'll be sure to make an announcement or a post. You should get an email around midnight. It's gonna take till midnight for them. And we the ak. I'm acknowledging. I'm just acknowledging. 18? Definitely 18. We're the A team. Akiko team. I don't know why my Twitch doesn't organize these. Someone's playing poker. I don't know anything about poker. Because poker is different than Texas Hold'em. But then I also don't know Texas Hold'em either. And I actually don't know if I would have a good poker face. Even then. Even then. Is there a duck VTuber that's showing footage of a duck zoo? You're far too expressive to have a good poker face. Really? You get excited easily? Same with me. I get excited very easily. I think it would be too easy. That's when you go to, I wonder if there's a thing called like masked. You know how there's like masked parties, masquerades, things like that? Do masked poker. Mm. But it has to be full on Phantom of the Opera mask, not just like face mask. You can read your mood on your face so easily when you play something. So any tabletop games with you, we should be able to know when you're winning. When you've got a winning hand. That's actually what Night at the Inventory. Similar game? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Night at the Inventory. Part of me wants to try. Part of me wants to play that. Phantom of the Opera only has half of his face covered. The full theater mask. Full-on theater mask. That's what I'm talking about. Phantom of the Wild West. Get a bandana over your mouth. And the fancy eye masquerade. Yeah. Nose only expression. Yeah. If you're wiggling your nose too much, we know you have a good hand. How do you say? What's it? Bet, raise. What's the other one? Call. We call. Call is the one where you wanna bail out, right? We bail out. We call. We caw. They had masks in the masquerade section, you suppose? Yeah. You'll go Star Wars mode and get a full helmet? A full-on helmet? Oh my goodness. I have, I got like... I got the 1-to-1 scale ratio Mass Effect helmet. That one's supposed to light up. There's also like a full-scale helmet for the Black Panther as well. That one also lights up. Though it's so expensive, but there's so much detail that goes into it. I'll have you know that you're a really good poker nose. You have a good poker nose. Unyielding, unmoving. Your Discord photo is you in cosplay you made yourself? Really? The light up N7 helmet? Yeah. Oh, demand a photo? I have to go find it. It's in storage in the back. It's somewhere back there. Among other things. I have to take a... You guys want me to take a lot of pictures. I'll go find this. The first one, it will probably have to be the Heart of Crown one. I'll find it eventually. Don't worry. Such an important piece of art. I kind of want the Black Panther helmet. Just because it's really cool. And it looks hefty. I don't know if you can wear it. I don't know if it's just a statue or if it's something that you can wear. You're disappointed you can't treat N7 helmet like that. What do you mean? Oh, I was just setting up my cafe and things are still being unpacked in the back room and set up. I'm open for business, but there's still a lot to be done. Things are never finished. There's always something new that has to go on in the back at the cafe. It must be on display. I can put it up for display eventually. Yeah, yeah. That's the plan. But what if I don't want to damage it and I want to keep it in the box because I don't want to damage it? Do you know what I mean? When you have the figures that you keep in the boxes, and then you have to keep the box. If you take it out of the box, you have to keep the box, because the only safe place for it is in the box. Especially if you move. Display in the box. So we just look at the box. We're displaying the boxes. Or get a specific glass display for it. I don't know if there's gonna be any that's large enough. I've tried looking. It's very limited. Or at least it would be very expensive. At the very least, I think. Wear it at all times, obviously. Yes, of course. Best vision. Okay, I think I've got a couple of options. So I've been in my head, I've kind of been really into this Cult of the Lamb. I don't have the game yet. I really want to play. I kind of want to play. So I have 3 options. We've got what are you? Are you a slime elf? Oni demon. We've got an Oni demon. Or we've got, I think this is a red panda. Yes, a red panda. And we've got, are you a pink fox? You want to be in my cult? You're in my cafe. It's a cafe gathering. So who do we want to raid? The options are pink fox, red panda, or Oni demon, and they're all playing Cult of the Lamb. It's a good game, really? I don't know. Do I want it? Pink fox, always pink fox. Okay. So let's do that. Red panda sounds new. Let's see. 3 hours, 3 hours. What about 3 hours? The Oni demon's at 1 hour. Cult of the Lamb is really good. You should play it on the stream. I really want to. I really want to. But then that would mean I'd have to get the game. You can name individual characters in there too, so we can all be in your cult. I know, that's what I really want. After having so much fun with the Darkest Dungeon with you guys, I want you guys in my games a lot. I want to name everything after you guys. Charge it to the cafe, call it a ride. I don't know about that. Anyway, let's go ahead. There we go. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll try to see about making the order for it. I have to punch out the order for next month soon, so you guys should be on the lookout for that. But as I mentioned before, some of the exciting things to look forward to is that next week is PAX. So one of the days I should get a call in, which I believe should be Sunday. So there should be a Sunday stream, I believe, next weekend. Or this upcoming weekend. It's a... Next weekend. Next weekend. I was just like, no, it's not this upcoming weekend, is it? But yeah, so then anyone that isn't going to PAX, if you are going to PAX, definitely stop by to say hi. If you're not going to PAX, well, you guys get to see a little bit of it on stream. People braid. Anyway, that's about it. Actually, see you guys on Thursday. Thursday is gonna be Elden Ring, so that's something to be excited about. I'm pretty nervous about it. I know I'm gonna scream a lot. So, yeah. Thank you. Goodbye.